People think that if you quote unquote good at ranting and raving that you enjoy it, or that because you are such a disagreeable, I've been called a disagreeable as if that is a nation, the disagreeables, or because you find so much to disagree with that you take some type of sick pleasure or joy in it. Sometimes when I get in a good shot, I am like, yeah, it's a good shot, but it's nothing different than an attorney who's fighting for whatever cause, whatever, in a court of justice. I just had to chop it up with one of my co-workers, and it's not like it's, I could see it as even being indicative of the way I feel about being in Virgo, in the world, in this system and paradigm. For the last couple of days, it's not been anybody here for her to gossip with, so every little step, I'm trying to be nice, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and it's like, I had to tell her, yo, I just peeped out a long time ago that the things you say about a person behind their back, you won't say it to their face. You laugh and you giggle and you sniggle and you present the best detail of who it is you want to be perceived as. But even when I want to, even when I know my very life is at risk, my job is at risk, and all of this shit, nigga, it's something in me that just, it's like, you gonna die now if you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So damn worrying about what may happen if I do. I could die now if I don't. And it's not anxiety. It's not, it's just, it's truth. And it's reality. And I had to catch her. I was like, yo, I don't know what it's been these last couple of days. I said, but I don't want you to feel the need to have to talk to me because you don't have your friends here to gossip with, But what did I ever say about you? I'm not getting roped into that. Well, when do you think I was talking about you? I'm not finna get into all of that. Because that ain't nothing but conjecture and fallacious argument back around and round and round trying to prove your point. Sometimes you got to know what you know and know that you know it. And don't even be worried about it. But it don't make what you have to do any easier. But it makes me feel better. Not to just dig in and get somebody because they need to get got, but to make sure that whenever I go, whenever I leave this raggedy motherfucker, man, I left doing not what made me happy, but I left doing what I feel like needed to be done. I thought about this story. I was in line at a gas station one day, and there was this old guy, this old Caucasian dude. Yeah, we colorbound down the South. Colorbound like a motherfucker, deal with it. This old Caucasian dude, and there was this essay. Esita? Mamacita? A female Latina, because I don't know where she came from. She ain't got to be Mexican. She could be from El Salvador, San Salvador. I don't know. But, he turns around and looks at me. He rolls his eyes. He turns around and looks at me and says, don't you wish they'd just go back to their own country? And I looked at her, and I looked him up and down, and I was like, about 40 years ago, sir, wouldn't you have been saying that to your white friend about my great-grandfather or my grandfather? I said, how about you just make your purchase and get the hell out of our way? I saw this shit on the news yesterday. That shooting and all of that hatred and that anger and all of that. And when I was working and cleaning up, sisters, sis, mean motherfuckers when it comes to them essays. And they was bitchy too. And that's how I know it's not a color line thing. It's not a money line thing. It's that better. Whether you think it's your turn to be better, whether you think you were born better, by lineage, by blood, by birth, by what heavenly decree, a king after the order of Melchizedek, whatever the fuck it is, but the things that make you think you better. Don't think that just because a motherfucker standing next to you, they feel the same way you feel. And don't be surprised if people start telling you not in a nasty way, in a mean way, because we're going to try to do things with as much love and positivity as is humanly possible. Positive means affirmative, to know that you know, like a positive result on a test. No, sir, I ain't about that life. No, ma'am, I ain't about that life. I'm not about judging a book by its cover. I'm going to give you an opportunity. I don't care how many times it get me hurt, how many times it get me fucked up. I don't care. I'm going to love the first time like I ain't never been hurt. But they say dance like nobody's looking, love like you never been hurt. That takes strength. And I'm strong enough. Like, how strong do I got to be? You got to be strong enough to do that. And I don't want to fall in that line to where I have to know this person or rub shoulders with this person. Whatever the fuck this is going on in my fucking phone. You know, be nice to that Virgo. You need that Virgo. I don't need shit. Because if it's going to make me feel dead inside and soulless and empty, ain't no game worth playing. That's why I told you, I said, I feel like you're a setup artist. Now, a lot of the things that come around is because death and life are in the power of the tongue, but that's a mind game we play with ourselves because you know what you know, and it is what it is. Catch no ass. Fuck all of that. If I get into it with my mama, how the fuck? Oh, no. We went around here praising the wrong goddamn things. And that's what really got me, because I was satisfied with just shooting little shots back and forth. You know, I'm running around here singing and stuff. This is the first time I sang. I sing at every job I go to. I've been singing since before I could probably talk. We grew up in church. All of us sing. Now, all of a sudden, you notice it because your little gossiping-ass friends ain't here. You ain't got nobody to talk to about it. Now you want to be nice? Nah, baby. Game been peep. And we don't play that. I don't care who you have power over because of your alignments and how your manipulation tactics work and how you know how to cry on time and how you know how to do this and how to do that. I don't give a fuck. And I'm not going to try to learn the tricks of the trade to combat you. Whatever Kiki can't get done being Kiki ain't meant for Kiki to get done. What they said, what's up, CC? Chocolate City Parliament. He said, if I can't cop it, ain't mine to have. If I can't get it, I don't need it. I don't know, I'm just saying. And the reason why I told that little story about the essay and the white dude is like trading places. It's our turn. It's their turn to be God. It's our turn to be Caucasian, and it's the Mexicans' turn to be niggas. No, thank you. That ain't how shit's supposed to work. We missing crucial and goddamn probably life-saving DNA off this planet right now. Plasma and blood and all these other things that we got because they've been killed off. It's awful. It is awful. And if that's repeating the same thing and not stepping into this newness, then shit. Hey, fuck it. Because what's new need to include what was wrong with the old so we know what to fix. We do need to tear it down. Just in general in our world, we got septic system issues. We got pipelines that are in disrepair, an enormous state of disrepair. That's not saying I want an end to the republic. That means that we need to start looking at shit not from the ground up, but underneath the ground. These motherfuckers finna start mining at the bottom of the ocean. That makes sense. Fuck up the air, dig up the ocean. What they doing don't make sense, and we supposed to be quiet because we are fearful for what? This half a life? You ever looked at medicine? How long it's going to affect you? The half-life? I think that's how they deal with atoms and like what they turn into, the different molecules, and how you get this and this half-life and that. This half-a-life that they think it's living, that they tell me to accept it as living or be grateful that it's living before I don't have that no more. Shh. I'd be damned if I let you take away my idea that it's something better beyond this. The physical is all we have to look forward to? You must be out your motherfucking mind, man. But anyway, I already knew it was not going to be an easy conversation, and not because it was a blow up and this great big boom reaction, but when you tell somebody the truth about how you feel, that's a big step. That's a big, huge motion. But now, I don't need nothing that bad.